Did you know celery could be the secret ingredient to a thriving garden? Most people don't realize it, but companion planting with celery can transform your garden beds and help your plants grow healthier. In this video, we're diving into everything you need to know about celery, from choosing the right type, planting times, care tips, and which plants make the best companions. So, you're ready to turn your garden into a powerhouse? Let's jump right in. Types of celery. Self-Blanching celery. This one's fantastic if you like tender, sweeter stalks. It's easier to grow because it self-blanches, meaning it naturally keeps its pale color without needing to be buried or covered. Green celery, the classic. Green celery has that strong, fresh flavor many of us are used to. It's perfect for soups, salads, and adds a fantastic crunch. Pascal celery. This variety has thick, juicy stalks with a mildly sweet flavor. It's a bit more heat tolerant, making it a great choice if you live in a warmer area. Knowing your varieties is step one because each has a slightly different growth habit, and you'll want the best fit for your garden. When to plant celery. Timing is everything with celery. Here's a planting timeline you can follow. Start by sowing your seeds indoors about 6-8 weeks before your last frost date. Celery seeds are slow to germinate, so starting early gives them a good head start. Then, transplant the seedlings outdoors about 2-3 weeks after the last frost when the soil is warmed up. Celery loves consistent warmth, so waiting until the frost danger is gone is key. Make sure you're watering regularly and adding a little fertilizer every month. Celery has shallow roots, so it needs moisture to thrive. Without enough water, the stalks can turn tough or bitter, which we definitely don't want. How to grow celery successfully. Now, for the ideal growing conditions. Full sun. Celery needs a full 6 hours of sunlight daily, so pick a sunny spot in the garden. Well-drained soil. Good drainage is essential. Celery doesn't like soggy soil, it likes it moist but well-drained. You might consider adding some compost or sand if your soil tends to hold water. Regular watering, this one's huge. Celery needs consistent moisture. Try not to let it dry out between waterings. A layer of mulch can help keep the soil moist. Harvesting celery. When it comes to harvesting, you actually have a few options. If you're after the roots, wait until the roots are about 1 inch in diameter. This can take several months, but it's worth it. You can also harvest the leaves as you need them. Celery leaves are fantastic for adding extra flavor to soups or as a garnish. To keep your harvested celery fresh, store it in a cool, dry place or in your refrigerator if you plan to use it soon.
Tips for growing healthy celery.
Before we wrap up, here are some top tips to keep your celery thriving. Pest prevention. Choose disease-resistant varieties when possible, as celery can be prone to pests. Companion plants like marigolds and nasturtiums can help keep insects away naturally. Crop rotation. Don't plant celery in the same spot each year. Rotating crops keeps your soil healthy and reduces the chance of disease. Regular feeding, fertilize monthly, and give your celery consistent water to keep the stalks juicy and sweet. Celery is a heavy feeder and needs the extra nutrients. And that's it! With these tips, you're well on your way to growing celery like a pro. If you're excited to try these techniques, let me know in the comments which companion plants you're going to pair with your celery. And if you're here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more gardening tips and tricks to make your garden thrive. Happy planting!